still not working. That's better. Hello and welcome to another blog. This is going to be a general blog, even though it's called Second Empire Blog 3. Got a few things to talk about. Okay, first off, a update on Second Empire. I'm currently 33 shots away from having a final render on episode 3. But then I've got to tweak it, put the sounds on, and so that might not be a guarantee. I'm hoping for a September release, and I know that's a long way, but that's roughly one shot a day, and some of the scenes are very render intensive, so might happen, might not. Another thing with Second Empire, this is going to sound a bit bitchy, but people, when you look at a video, please read the description first. I always put in the description, or no, nearly 9 times out of 10, I put in the description, the Daleks in Second Empire weren't made by me. I've never claimed that these Daleks were made by me. I may have tweaked them slightly, I've rigged them for animation, and I've animated them. A couple I have changed details on, but only very minor, and I think I've probably changed them back. So people, please stop asking me, where did I get the Daleks? Oh, realise he didn't make these. Yes, I know I didn't make them, so stop telling me, because I know. I've never claimed that I have. I know it sounds like I'm rambling on a bit, but I have a real thing about people taking credit where they shouldn't. It's happened to me a couple of times. Shared a few too many ideas with people who have then gone and stole them. I'm also doing a film that won't start production until next year, but it needs a whole new character building, so I'll be busy with that. And I've got a few voice work to do. And Dalek Idea, I haven't forgotten about your stuff. Just email me when you need it, and I'll send it to you. I have done it, honest. Another thing to do with Second Empire, I have no more time on my hands to do anything. Not because of Second Empire, but because I'm doing a couple of other projects for other people. So I'm fully booked up. I've had a few very nice emails asking me if I can do stuff, and they came a few days too late, I'm afraid. I am doing the visual effects for a film that's going to appear at a convention. I'm not going to say what it is. I've got to re-edit episode 1 and 2 of Second Empire for a convention they're going to be shown at, and also episode 3's got to be done, if it's done, sorry, and that's going to be shown at the convention as well. And also I'm entering episode 3 into a film festival competition, but it's got to be re-edited. I used to think this thing was stupid, not the toy, but the size of it, but compared to Matt Smith's, I don't know if that aligns. I almost bought it yesterday. It's yes, I think he's overcompensating for something. Matt Smith series. A few people have asked me what I thought of it, so I thought I'd do a little mini review, my general thoughts on the whole thing. Overall, I didn't really know what to make of it. It's kind of confused me a bit, because it was neither good nor bad. It was kind of bland and quite boring. He's a good actor. Matt Smith is a good actor, and so is Karen Gillan. Is that her name? Yeah. So much I pay attention. And the guy who plays Rory. I'm glad it wasn't the typical Doctor takes companion and then the whole family hates him, because I got a bit sick of that with Rose and Martha. But I don't know, the whole series just seems to have taken a very odd turn, and I think the thing is, with the main thing that bothers me about the series, as in from Eccleston to Smith in general, is the fact that it doesn't really take itself seriously. Say, take a show like Star Trek. That show takes it seriously. Like they have rules. They have, and by rules I mean like you can never go over warp 10, although they did once or twice. that never really worked. I mean, with it's like this. This fixes anything. Um, and I don't know. It just seems very lazy story writing to me, and the characters seem very bland and uninteresting, really. And don't get me started on the new Daleks, the IKEAs, as I'm calling them. I swear, you can go into IKEA now and then find them under the Von Stein or something, or Dalekirlen. What are you doing? Hmm? Someone wants to be on the camera. Of course, now he's probably going to jump down. Aren't you? What are you doing? This is Tom. It's the Beast. Right, okay. And he's molting. White hair everywhere. Yeah, so the series in general, I mean, the series final was... It wasn't a bigger cop out. It wasn't a bigger cop out as I thought it would be. I honestly thought, well, it did have the whole reversing time thing, but I think that is one of the laziest story devices ever, apart from this. You've got a situation, it's going to take ages to get sorted out, and then they just reverse time. It's a bit stupid, really. And then they have to have a character remember. I mean, that's another thing. This happens in films and whatever, not just Doctor Who, but human spirit is not that strong. Like, for instance, in the Victory of the Daleks. I've only watched it once or twice. Well, maybe a bit more than that. In the Victory of the Daleks, there's that guy who's an android, right? He's an android, programmed. Last time human spirit can't really overdo core programming. If you've got a bomb in you, then it's bye-bye, I'm afraid. Alright, what? Sorry. That episode was good up until you saw the new Daleks. The Victory of the Daleks was probably the... I have a problem with... One of my main problems with Matt Smith's... Actually, no, the series in general is the Daleks' obsession with Earth. Yes, I know they are fairly obsessed with it in the classic series, as every sci-fi show seems to be, which is ridiculous. Here you've got a sci-fi show that can go anywhere, anytime, and we keep going back to sodding Earth. I mean, we live here, we know what it's like, get over it. See, the Daleks have a problem when it comes to Earth. They can't go to They can't go... Is it 2158? Can't go to 2150 AD because that's when the magnetic thing from Dalek Invasion of Earth happened. And they don't want to screw up their own timeline, so that's why in Evil of the Daleks they destroy that house and destroy all evidence of them being there. Then they get lazy in choose another planet. And have you noticed that every time a Dalek ship is damaged, it falls back through time? Oh, the ship's damaged. Oh, we're falling back through time again. Oh, we've landed on Earth. Oh, what a shame. Alright, I know that those ships were around Earth during the Dalek thing. What's it called? The final of Series 4. But that Earth had been moved, so that ship would not have fallen to Earth. Unless all Dalek ships have an automatic home and beacon to Earth. And if it was that damaged, then... And why, hang on, this is the biggest thing, why were there only 3 Daleks on that ship out of 2,000, I think Christopher Eccleston, the Doctor, said? Yeah, 2,000 Daleks on board. Why were there only 3? Alright, that's enough ranting about Doctor Who.